Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my random gaming series. Today we're playing Headliner. I would like to thank the folks over at Unbound Creations for letting me try this game out for free. It looks like it could be pretty good. It looks like it could be a pretty interesting game. I will say one thing. It's probably not something I should mention. Nothing important, but the recording program, the program I used to record the video, I had to do a little bit different with it. So it's possible I tested it, but there might be a little bit of a overlay up here from the recording software. I do apologize if that stuff is distracting to you. If it's distracting to you, hopefully I didn't just bring it to attention. Like, that's all you can focus on for the rest of the video. If that's the case, I do apologize for that as well. I apologize doubly. I noticed there was a Steam thing here too, so hopefully Steam will just be calm for a while as well. But anyway, yeah, this is supposed to be a pretty interesting game from what I read about it on the Steam page. I try to go into these pretty blind, but I did, just read a little bit. Apparently, you can beat it pretty quick. You can play through it pretty quickly, and there's multiple endings. I'm not sure if I'll play it through fully once. These are just kind of to get a taste of the game. So I'm probably not going to do a full playthrough. If I enjoy it really well, I might stream it. That's a possibility. But as far as this, I don't think this will be a full playthrough. We'll see how it is. If it really just grabs me, then it might be. This might be a full playthrough. One playthrough, I should say. This definitely will not be, all the endings for sure. Now I'm noticing this right here. It says the last headliner. Sea turned to chaos. Refugees were despised. We afforded our daughters college. Wife was happy. I controlled all news. So I don't know if this at Patrick. I don't know if this is a real person or not. It says 7 hours ago. So Patrick, did you control the news? Hey, I mean, you made your family happy. So that's kind of nice. Sort of. Okay, let's start a new one. Okay. Genetic engineering and civil unrest gloom over Galixia. You are the chief curator of local news channel. You are the headliner. Dum dum dum. Public opinion rests in your hands. Cool. What up, hands? Meet public approval. My name is Shook. I am male. I will say my spouse's sex is female. Yeah, tutorial. Office use only. Do not feel. Oh. No. Oh, no. I know what to say. Wait, how do you do brackets? Okay. That's what she said. Okay. Wife's name. I'll pick a pretty random name. Oops. Daughter's name. Again, a very random name. Just totally random. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Giggity. That's what she said. Good afternoon, Shook. Okay. Oh, thanks. Our wife wished us good luck. Thank you very much. I will be your new liaison, so let me say we are glad to have you at Galmedia family. In the Galmedia family. Here are today's story pitches for you to review. We will publish online immediately after your approval. You may approve as many as you wish, but we might have more restrictions later on. Remember, we need a hard angle to stick to. whenever it gets our readers riveted. Oh, and you are up for a promotion. Sweet, I just started and I'm already getting a promotion. That's awesome. Thank you, lady. If you can get our ratings up, so make it juicy. Oh, I'll make it so juicy you'll be drowning in the juice. Was that really weird what I just said? I feel like that was a really weird thing I just said. We'll just assume it isn't, though. Okay, so what is that? Is that... Oh, that's a stamp type thing. Okay. Click and hold left mouse on a paper to drag it around. Okay. Release to put it down anywhere on the table. And drag it up to zoom in. Okay. Release to snap back to original position. Left and hold one of the things. Okay, so we gotta approve it, looks like. Are you ready for our biggest annual celebration just 6 days away? Here is a recap of how Galixia became the first nation with a majority genetically modified population. Okay. We'll approve this. Release. Approve or reject all remaining stories. Tonight on Gal News, the festival is coming. Kind of like winter. What did they say? I think it said you could stack papers. Okay, so Catherine Sharp, our socio-economist, said, purist and economic burden. As the unmodified minority dwindles to a meager 7%, studies once again show their job performance lags behind. Is it ethical to continue offering them the same benefits and tax exemptions as the rest of the population? Are regular citizens burdening an unfair cost? That's boring. Boring. Nope. We gotta get exciting. Unrest at our doorstep. Lyrist officials express concerns over the amassing of Agristan troops close to their eastern border. We will not succumb to provocation, stated President Castro this morning. Galixia cannot stand silent while our neighbor is threatened. Hey, it's stuff about war. Boom. Got war to worry about. Unrest. It's knocking. Knock, knock, knock. From preventing genetic disease to increasing learning aptitude and altering physical traits like eye color. Here's a primer on how embryo modification... That's got a bunch of boring science stuff. Boring science! Purist marriage discrimination. All Gary Golden wanted was to wed his sweetheart, Jeanette Voerman. But a local minister refused to perform a ceremony on the basis of Gary's unmodified status. How can a modified majority deny basic human rights to already marginalized purists? Yeah, we'll approve that. Ooh, what's this say? Approve or reject as a... Yeah, we'll approve that. It's a good thing to do, well, regardless. Plus, it'll be good on the news. Oh, I didn't actually deny... Oh, I didn't actually deny this one. That's the problem. Okay. Boring. Phew, all done. Now, where's that door? Wow, we just worked so hard, man. We just did a bit of reading. Okay. On the way home. Oh wow, we're walking. This is safe. Okay, you can also point and click to walk. Okay. We'll right click and go in. I mean, left. Yeah, right click and go in the door. Nah. What's the show about? I don't know. Some minister denying a marriage. It was in the news. Crap, they can do that now? Yeah. So people, y'all read the news? Can we go in the club? Oh, I want to go in the club. Dude, I'm so excited for the festival. What festival? Don't you follow news? Psh, you illiterate. Wow. Shut up! Joe's Slap House. Okay. You can't walk that way. You cannot tell my parents, okay? Cause I'm unmodded? Yeah, I heard even the ministers. Okay, so they're a couple who wants to get married. Oh. One of them's unmodified, and the other is. Not shopping here anymore. The owner is unmodified. So what? They count up your change all the same. What about the conflict in layers? Don't worry, babe. I'm sure it'll all work out. Haven't you heard the news? It's not looking good. Sounds like we did pretty good getting the stuff out there. Hey, honey. Hi, Dad. Dinner's almost ready. How was your day? It was awesome. All I did was I had to read 4 or 5 things. I can't remember if it was 4 or 5. And then I did some stampy movements. And the lady said I could get a promotion. It was awesome. I just sat and played solitaire for the rest of it. Watch YouTube, maybe a bit of Twitch. Glad to hear. Mine was a mixed bag. Had this cranky woman today, kept saying I gave her the wrong pills. I pointed at her prescription, but she kept saying that's not what I got last time. I feel like this is the way to go. People. Plus I've worked retail. People would be about my normal reaction. I know, right? I've been working at the pharmacy for half a decade. I know it inside out. Finally had to call the manager, who pretty much said the same thing. She stormed out in a huff. Exactly! I've had this same crap happen. God, people can be such twats. Wow. Wow! How old is their daughter here? In her teens, at least, I'm assuming. Still, though, wow. Yeah, let's, you know, keep that sort of language away from your parents, okay? There, Padme. You know, when you're talking to Anakin, you know, or your other friends, and they're on Naboo, I don't really like it, but you know, I can't stop you from using such language. But you know what? Keep it a little bit clean here at the table, okay? Mostly people are grateful for their pills. Plus, the job pays well, and it comes with perks. My boss is really laid back too. Been letting me take more breaks. Having a hard time getting through the day. Same stuff as the past few months. Few hours in and my energy crashes. Sometimes there's headaches and nausea. Oh crap, she's sick? Aren't the painkillers helping? Yeah, a bit. Thank God for employee discounts, but I feel like it's been getting worse. Yeah, take it easy. Thanks, Chuck. Anyway, I was skimming your latest news articles on my break. Caught the piece about marriage discrimination. Can't believe your tabloid is supporting people staying unmodified. Wait, did we support that? I thought we were like, that's not a good thing. Oh crap! I think that's visible. Go away! Go away, pop-ups! I'm having to do actual screen capture here, so pop-ups were actually showing up most likely. But yeah, oops. I mean, I don't know. Marriage is just another establishment to chain us together. Our daughter's very cheerful, apparently. I'm just saying the issue seemed a bit one-sided. Well, it's your paper, Dad, so you can publish whatever you want. I think I'll just go with pretty much. But their father has responsibility to the readers. Got to cover all sides of an issue fairly. We'll be honest, we're going for interesting. You guys want me? You guys want that promotion, right? I mean, it looks like we're doing pretty well with the wine glasses and the Mona Lisa on the wall. I mean, actually, maybe we don't. Maybe we're doing too well. Maybe if we can afford the Mona Lisa, maybe you know what? Maybe we can just take it easy for a while, go on a vacation, you know. I get that, but millions of people read the news and form opinions based on it. Things are already getting rowdy with Galaxia's anniversary, purist discrimination, modified health issues. Hopefully things don't escalate before the festival. Oh yeah, Tony and his bunch are making signs for us to march with. Don't get involved with that stuff. You're graduating soon. Have you made a decision about your secondaries? Been thinking about it. This is actually a tough decision because, I don't know, she's not acting the most disciplined. So it sounds like she could use just a little bit more like, not like punishment discipline, but just, a little bit more structure, I mean, she said the word twice, at a dinner table, I'm not a parent, but I would think if I was a parent and I had a daughter that said that, I would kind of be like, maybe, I don't know. But, I also think, you shouldn't get too just, I guess depending on what your life goals are, there's a lot of really good jobs you can have that require, you to have a good education. But at the same time, with how things are going, there are a whole lot better. People can have a much better living with a lesser education or a lesser like I don't know how to put it. You don't have to have like as formal of an education. You can have like more skill-based education. You wouldn't have to, stuff that you wouldn't have to go to college for. You could have like, you can learn to focus on this sort of thing, or that. You can have specific schooling for that, or even just self-taught stuff like programming and, you can do stuff like that. Computer repair. You don't have to actually have. You can self-teach yourself stuff like that without, that education, and be fairly successful. So it's not. So it's actually getting to a point where that stuff doesn't seem as important as it used to. But yeah, you know what? We don't. Sure, but don't forget what really matters. It's your future we're talking about here, young lady. Speaking of which, I've been thinking about making something for the festival. Maybe a new set of plates. Of course, now that I'm thinking about it, the world that this game takes place in isn't exactly the real world, from what I can gather. It's a fictional world, so the rules that I just said may not matter. Going back to pottery, Mom? Yeah, how's that coming along? Slow and messy, but it's fun. And it's a good distraction from all my worries. Helps me relax a bit. Anyway, the food should be about ready. Let me grab the pot. What are we having? Slow cooked since beef roast. Sweet. Gotta love that synthetic beef. Oh, before I forget, can you pick up dog food on your way back tomorrow, Shook? Thanks. Sure. Crap. I'm going to need to remember that, aren't I? I have a bad memory. Yeah, sure. I think Beth's going to get angry at me because I'm going to forget the dog food. Alright, let's eat. Okay, 5 days before the festival. Hello, Shook. Great response to our publication yesterday. The bit on purist marriage discrimination sparked a lot of comments. You picked a strong pro-purist angle. Let's stick to that. By now, you might have noticed we use different colored clips for certain articles. Yeah, I did read that. Or I did notice that, I mean. Oh, thank you, Beth. You wrote a note. I needed that. She knows my memory. Oh. Three Red Clips is an op-ed where we take a stance on a heated issue. Two Blues is for info pieces, keeping the populace informed. And one yellow is for feedback, outcomes of topics we covered before and our influence. Don't worry, I put a sticky note on your desk. You'll get used to it. Okay. Today we've got some stories contending for the same spot that needs to be filled. So if you see two stories stapled together, you must approve one of them. The other will be rejected automatically. Remember, a little controversy never hurts the ratings. Festival less than a week away. Fun family times are ahead, but the pro-purist organization Clean Slate has its misgivings. Will this year's event be just another example of unmodified discrimination? Here's an objective look at both sides. We don't need objective. Oh, I see. I did get that one that we did report on the festival before. So I think that would be a good thing to do. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay. Purist workers benefit businesses. New research by the Small Business Alliance shows that purist workers perform a mere 16% worse than modified, a small price to pay for increased diversity and fewer medical expenses related to the modified-only ailments. Purist workers hurt businesses. The Small Business Alliance has revealed that purist laborers perform 16% worse than their modified counterparts. That means 1 in 5 lost tips and returned merchandise, not to mention exponentially spread diseases due to unclean bathrooms. Can struggling businesses afford such a hit? Yeah. Gotta sell them papers. Gotta move them papers. Okay, there we go. I'm being terrible. The angelic tones, the pure voice, and the catchy tunes. That's right, our beloved celebrity has arrived in Galixia just in time for the festival. Hey, this is good for tourism, so we'll prove that. Is your grocer a filthy unmodified? Boycott shoddy workmanship in those who do not support our societal values. Here's a list of local grocers refusing to modify their children, denying them a healthy and productive future. Oh, dang. That's terrible. Approve. This is pretty bad, I will say. Agresistan. By the way, could you have... I feel really bad about this, but if there was a country called Agresistan, I don't know if I could trust them. I would feel like they'd be a little too aggressive, you know. It's just something that makes me think that. But anyway, Agresistan troops marched across the borders of our neighbor at 2:13 a.m. last night. Mortar explosions soon followed in the border villages as thousands fled their homes in panic. How should Galixia respond? Galixia. I've been saying Galixia, haven't I? It's Galixia. Galixia. Shoot us a message with your thoughts. Shoot us a message. Approve. Okay, so this is the same image as last time. Purist rights at risk. Recent refusal to wed a purist couple by a local minister is quickly sparking national debate. The Gold versus LaCroix trial is more than a squabble, however. It's setting a precedent for our nation. Purists cannot be denied the right to marry. It is a basic human right. End of discussion. Modified rights at risk. Galixia is struggling to support the unmodified minority, susceptible to 34% more chronic disease and proving less efficient in the workplace. With limited funding for social support, We need to curtail unchecked expansion of the purist population. I feel like we need to do that one because it's staying on the staying on topic. We gotta get that dog food. Let's get that dog food. Liars. Oh, graffiti. Interesting. Dude, Team of Grinspan is in Galixia. I know she's performing at the festival too, right? Purist vermin live here. Oh dang. How do I go to the grocery store? Can't believe they still allow purists to marry. If they don't support our economy, they shouldn't get the same benefits. Wow. Wow. Peace and lyris. Modified rejection. Oh, is she sick from being modified or something? Oh no! Oh no! I can't buy dog food because of my decisions. No! I'm sorry, man. There's no dog food I can get. I regret everything. Where will I get my milk? Am I modified? I guess I'm modified. Okay, well, crap. You know, there's probably a grocery store on the next block. Yeah, I feel like these people I did right by. You know, by covering the topic, you know, it keeps them from going to a war-torn place. So that part I feel kind of decent about. I feel decent. Uh-oh. She's gonna be unhappy with me. Hi, honey. Everything go well at work today? Can't complain. Glad things are going well. Yeah. Oh, glad things are doing. Oh, she's not. Oh, she wasn't asking me a question. How was your day? No annoying prescription, ladies. But it wasn't that great, to be honest. I had another bad fainting spell today. Maybe it's low blood pressure. We were just learning about that in bio. I don't know anymore. I tried cutting coffee and exercising more, but nothing makes any difference. Yeah, gotta go to a doctor. I think you're right. I'll see if I can stop by the clinic tomorrow. Maybe it's your mods. You had those done artificially after birth, alright? It wasn't subsidized by the government back then, so my parents had to save up and do it later. What about you, Dad? I don't know. Guess I'll go modified later too. Oh cool, so I'm like the first in our family. We just learned in bio that birth mods take much better than post-birth ones. Okay. Maybe my issues have something to do with that. Guess I'll see what the clinic thinks. Anyway, how was school, Padme? Bio was cool, but we had a stupid surprise quiz in math. Ugh. I remember those. I was taking advanced calculus at your age. That's how I met your father, actually. Nope. Nah. I would not meet any ladies in calculus because I have not ever been in calculus. I took trigonometry in college. I dropped out. I didn't drop out because of trigonometry. I dropped out because I dropped out of college. I just happened to be in trigonometry when I dropped out of college. It wasn't the cause. I have a feeling, though, if I was in calculus, I would have been like, please help me, I don't understand anything. So I'm pretty sure this would be the scenario. She would not be asking me for help because I would be in the corner crying my eyes out. Yep, there was, though I always suspected he had ulterior motives. Dating is all messed up. I read about that marriage thing in Dad's news today. I read that too. Your tabloid is standing up for the modified. We're a modified nation. Yeah, exactly. There's no reason to modify these days. There's no reason not to modify these days, especially with the subsidies. It's not about money, Mom. It's about people's choice. That makes me wonder, what if I were unmodified? Would you have still married me, Shook? Aha, damn straight you would have. Like you could even find anyone hotter than me. But on the other hand, at least we wouldn't have this lady to worry about. Aha, bull. You know you're going to miss me after I graduate and I'm going for good. Wait, what? Wait, what? Going for good? What does that mean? Okay. That doesn't sound like she's simply moving out. That sounds like... Well, that'll be the last time you see her. Speaking of which, have you looked at secondaries yet? Yeah, the Oxpox Uni has an awesome biology program. Oh, that's one of the top schools, but it's a little expensive. We'll have to look at our finances later. But, no buts. Now help me set up and feed the dog. Shook, did you get the dog food? Okay, I can have an excuse then. Bah, of course. Damn pseudo-revolutionaries. Can you also pick up dinner tomorrow? I'll be coming home late. Oh no. They're gonna block the restaurant too. No. Sure thing. Thanks, hon. Now let me take the stuff out of the oven. Can't wait. I've decided to experiment a little. Made a beef and leek casserole? What? Casserole over wild rice. Extra cheese? Always. Okay, 4 days before the festival. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. But yeah, this is a pretty good game, I'm thinking. I'm wondering just... Foodalingus, what the crap is that? But yeah, this is actually a pretty interesting game. I'm curious what all sorts of different endings you can get with it. Yeah, I'm actually pretty interested. It looks like it's the stampers are making me think of something like Papers, Please. And it sounds like you have to try to balance your work life and your home life, which is a really cool aspect, I think. Where you have to try to do your best at work, but sometimes doing the right thing might not make it so easy at home. You know what I mean? So that's an interesting, like, morality choice. Like, which do you try to prioritize, you know? And with it being like a thing like the news, you know, something that can affect more than just two people, you know. Like affecting your wife and your daughter, you know, that's got to be your priority at most jobs. But if your job is something that affects thousands up to millions of people, then that starts to even outweigh that, you know. You still got to be loyal to home, you know, but it starts making those moral decisions harder, you know. So it's an interesting morality choice. I wasn't taking the game super seriously, you know. I was being kind of silly with it, but it is an interesting idea for something like that. And I like that sort of thing. I like games that make you feel, you know, like you're making important decisions. I don't know exactly how important the decisions are so far, you know. Well, it's very interesting. I wasn't able to buy the dog food because of my decision. So I'm assuming if I had chosen more the non-purist route of those papers, that store would have been open for me to buy dog food, and the dog would have had dog food. So anyway, yeah, that was interesting. That's an interesting, like, not just later event from my decision, but an immediate or a more immediate one to see how my decision turned out. But anyway, yeah, I'm liking the game so far. I can't remember how much it was, but yeah, I'm liking the game so far. Pretty cool game. So anyway, that is gonna be the video for today. I do sincerely hope you enjoyed. The link will be down in the description below if you'd like to check the game out for yourself. And I will see you guys in the next random game. Later, folks.